Fox Focus on Health, a Madison doctor shares why he became a periodontologist. Dr. Brian Stafeil specializes in high-risk pregnancies. What many of his patients might not know is that he was born premature himself. Julia Fellow met with the doctor who now works at St. Mary's.
That's right. It's the same hospital the doctor's Broadhead family took him to 34 years ago. Today, with much more medical advancements, Dr. Stafeil is saving more preemies like himself.
According to my mom, the physicians back then gave me a 50-50 chance of survival. But hearing my parents talk about it and hearing their retelling of the stories about how small I was and how nervous they were, and how my mom, when she first saw me, thought I looked terrible. And my dad's like, he looks 100% better than he did the day before, because my mom didn't see me for the first 24 hours.
Dr. Brian Stafeil is walking through the same hospital his family did more than 30 years ago. Now he's helping the same families as his own, trying to get help for their preemie.
And it wasn't really till med school that I really thought about OB more heavily. As I took care of a lot of patients with preterm labor, I really sort of made that connection with patients, and in my experience being born at 30 weeks, definitely added a lot to that picture. Through med school, really enjoyed the OB and the high-risk aspects of it more, and so prompted me to do that for my residency. And hearing my experience and how great the care here is at St. Mary's, I think provides a lot of relief for some of that anxiety and those fears, and provides some comfort and reassurance for patients.
Dr. Stafeil shows parents, other than getting his eyes checked for sensitivity growing up, he had no effects from being born just 4 pounds, 6 ounces. He says there has been a lot of advances. Today, the same baby born 10 weeks early has a 96% chance of survival, compared to Dr. Stafeil's 50%.
Hearing my stories and, like, oh, you're a doctor now and you were born 10 weeks early. But I joke around, I'm an obstetrician, not a neurosurgeon, I guess. So.
Dr. Stafeil adds that the advancement in prenatal care has made a big difference in decreasing the fatality rate amongst preemies. He says doctors have found giving 2 doses of steroids to moms within a week of their delivery helps open up the lungs for premature children. That has saved a lot of lives. And the doctor is living proof that preemies can do just about everything.
Well, absolutely. That must be very comforting to parents to hear
Definitely.
that story. Thanks, Julia. Dr. Stafeil adds the rate for high-risk pregnancies has not gone down. He says this is because there have been a significant increase in twin and triplet babies in the past several years.